Hello, my name is Alike, and today I'm going to show you how you can use a Voki avatar with your students and use it effectively in the classroom. An avatar is basically a cartoon-like drawing, and with this site, the avatar can speak in several different languages and in several different voices. Right now, Voki is a free Web 2.0 tool, so it's best we take advantage of all that it has to offer. The website to go to is www.voki.com. That's VOKI.com. Signing up for an account is free, and you can sign up before or after creating an avatar. So let's get started. We can either go to the button Create or to create your own Voki. A preloaded avatar will appear in a colored box, and you have the option to change anything and everything about the randomly created avatar, or you can change nothing. If you click on the die in the lower left-hand corner of the avatar's border, then the character of the avatar will change. We can click the die as many times as we like, and if you want to go back to the character that originally appeared when you loaded the page, then simply click on the arrow above the die. To manually change each part of the avatar, click on the boxes to the right. Under Customize your character's head, there are over 10 different categories of heads to choose from. You can customize your search and make it just male, only female, or include all. And you can go through the different categories of heads. And once I've picked a character, then there are usually a few different options that I have. I can change the hair, and sometimes I'll have an option to go bald, and sometimes you'll have a lot of different options with hair, or you might just have one or two options. And I can change the mouth, where this person has a lot of different options with the mouth. And since this is a male character, I can choose facial hair, where if it were a female character or some of the animals, I wouldn't really have that option. I can also change the clothing, and each character has different clothing options. Some of them have similar clothing options, but some have totally different ones. And if you notice, this box right here is a little bit grayed out. That means that I can't select that option. That's for headwear. I can go to bling, which is accessories. I can add glasses, and again, if it's blank, that means it takes it away, but I like these glasses. I can add some jewelry or neckwear, which sometimes it will show and sometimes it won't, depending on what the outfit is that you have on. And once I'm finished, I can click on done, and then I can go on to the next step. I can always change the ways that I customize my character later on, but I'm going to go now to giving it a voice. With giving it a voice, I have several different options. I can either record by phone, by text, by microphone, or upload audio that I want my avatar to say. If I record by phone, then I can either call a number and use the passcode that's provided, or I can have the website call me at a number, and then I can record my voice into the telephone. With text-to-speech, I can actually type in what I want my Voki to say. And this is where you can actually pick what language and what accent your avatar has.
Hello, everyone.
So this one has an English accent, and I can change it to Arabic. I can change it to French, and then that character will speak with that accent as though it were reading French.
Hello, everyone.
I can change the voice to have it be different people with different style voices. It can be a man, it can be a woman, and I can always play it to preview how it would sound. So especially for your students who may come from a different area, speak a different language, this is great for them. Or if you're teaching a foreign language, then this is a great practice for students to see how something would be pronounced. Once I've typed in what I want my avatar to say and picked the language and also the character that I want to use, then I'm ready to go over to the effects. But now if you notice, each of these characters that speak English, there's something in parentheses right after their name. So for instance, there's UK, there's Australia, and some of them even say US. And that's the actual accent of English that the character would speak in. So I'm going to stick with Alan, who's Australian.
Hello, everyone.
And now if I go to effects, I can change the different effects that my voice has. It can sound like a bullhorn, it can sound like a chipmunk, dimwit, all the way down to squeaky, and even T-Pain with auto-tune. But if you want to make sure that you can understand what the avatar is saying, then you may want to stick to none. I can go back, or I can just go simply to done. Done is always in green. Afterwards, I can go to backgrounds and change the different backgrounds that are behind my actual avatar. Where if I want to have a scene of a specific city, or if I want to have an animation, holidays, so whatever you like. There are several different options here. So they would usually go along with any theme that you have in your classroom, or with a unit, or a certain theme that students are using if they're doing a story, or a certain character, and what scene that character may be in. I could also upload a background if I don't see one that I like, then I have the option to upload it. Once I'm finished selecting a background, I can click on Done. And my last option is with the players. A player is what's actually around the avatar. So it's something small, but I can change the colors if I like. Unfortunately, you can't customize your own color, but I can choose from several different colors that they have here. And again, I'm going to click on Done when I'm finished with the color that I prefer. Afterwards, I'm going to click on Publish once I'm finished with everything. And I'm going to give my avatar a title. And it's going to load up. And I've just created a Voki avatar. So I have the option to sign up, which again, signing up is free. Or I can say no thanks. And now I have the code to use where I can highlight this code and save it to a website. If I've made, for instance, a Weebly website, I could load this code up and then my avatar would appear on my Weebly website. Or if you have another website or tool that you would like to use with your avatar, you can upload it to Facebook, Twitter, a Google account, several different options. I can also email it to a friend. All I need is an email address, and I provide my own email address, and then they get to see what I have created. Now, what this website also provides is education links. So if I go to Voki for Education, then I can get access to a teacher corner and also a lesson plan database. Now the teacher corner is basically a great resource where you can interact with several other teachers who are using Voki in their classrooms, and you can speak about different ways that you're using Voki, what suggestions people have, any contests, any tips, several resources for someone who's new to using Voki or someone who's been using it for a while. If I go back, so when I go back, I can also visit the Voki lesson plan database, where there are a lot of resources for actual lesson plans that teachers have created using Voki and incorporating it into their curriculum. I can search by grade level, I can search by subject, or I can just skim through what appears on the page as it loads. I can also look at the rating for the website, I can view the lesson plan, and I can see exactly how teachers are using Voki with their students. So the lesson plans are teacher created, and different members upload their lesson plans, they have different activities, and give examples of how they may use Voki with the activity, so that you can get a lot of different ideas for you to also incorporate Voki into your classroom. So as I've said, Voki is a great resource for teachers, especially with students who don't like to participate too much, who don't like to speak up too much. This is a great way for them to be able to take part in classroom activities and have their voice heard. Signing up is free, and there's a lot of great resources for teachers, and the kids find it to be really fun too. Hope you have fun using Voki. Good luck.